2016 Tournament of Champions Holiday Classic broadcast are brought to you by CBA Sports, your sports construction specialist, Adidas, Impossible is Nothing, Hawks Basketball Academy and Junior Hawks Camps, designed to give Atlanta youth the ultimate basketball experience, Assistant Basketball Coach app, your source for coaching insight, and StatRow, funding youth sports through game highlights.
Every day is another beginning. Gonna make my move, gonna live my dream. Gonna make my move, gonna live my dream. Gonna make my move, gonna live my dream.
We welcome you back inside of Wheeler High School in Wildcat Arena. We got a good one here. It'll be Scotlandville Magnet out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, taking on Westside Macon out of Macon, Georgia. The Seminoles, Joel Hillsman, Mason Amberley here with you. Coach, you came in and asked me one thing from the jump. You asked me about Javante Smart. You want to talk about somebody that fills it up. 43 points, a season high already this season against Riverside. Going up against now Kayvon Moore and Westside Macon, who now is having to adjust with the loss of Kendarius Jones.
Yeah, Joel, looking forward to seeing the Smart kid, averaging 28, 11, and 6 on the year. Looks like he fills up the whole stat sheet. And then you got a team now that's relying on Moore. Looking forward to seeing how they adjust against a team that they probably haven't seen before.
Pre-game introductions going on. Scotlandville coming in at 11-0. They'll go with Javante Smart, Jalen Hawkins, Mark Williams, and Levi Lewis, along with Reese Beckman. So it'll be Beckman 24, Lewis 12, Williams 5, Hawkins 3, and Javante Smart numero uno. On the other side for Westside Macon, it'll be number 1, Simone Reed, number 2, Tarek Allen, number 5, Trey Foster, number 21, Kayvon Moore, and number 32, Omar Jones. And, of course, Westside coming in off of a 80-74 victory. The head coach of Westside Macon is Josh Grube. And I've been saying Grub. And all you people down there in Macon, I apologize. So I told Coach Grube we would go Grub, and the whole coaching staff fell out. So my mistake on that, Coach Grube. And if y'all call him Grub, hey, if that's how y'all remember me, it's all good. All right, so Westside will be all in black. Black tops, black bottoms, black numbers, but they're trimmed a little bit in white. And Scotlandville will be all in white. White tops, white bottoms, gold numbers, black trim. The Hornets, the Seminoles. And now we've got the refs holding us up just a little bit. Let's see. Okay, we had a loose ball down there on the floor. Wildcat Arena, this day 2. The winner will get the winner of our first game, who it's with McEacher. Moore and Westside win the tip. And Kayvon Moore gonna hold it. He's worked on by Javante Smart. Smart, we'll be talking about him all day. Moore gonna drive the lane, dump it off Reed, put it up left hand off the window. No, tipped by Moore, good. Offensive rebound and put back to break the seal on this one from Kayvon Moore.
I think he'll be able to make an impact inside. He's the tallest guy on the floor, and with Smart and him matching up, he might have an advantage down there.
6'8". Reed picked up on Smart, so now they pop it out to the top and hold it now with Beckman. Beckman now gives it to Javante Smart. Smart goes between the legs, crossed him over, now swings it to the right. There's a long three. Beckman, hill of the rim, no, bounce high sky, big Omar Jones on the glass. Scotlandville coming in ranked 15th in the nation, according to Max Prep, and they're up from 24. They're 11-0. And Javante Smart, as you mentioned, 28 points a game, but also 10.8 rebounds and 5.8 assists. He's doing it all. A turnover. Nope, a foul. Foul, offensive foul, a screen foul call on Omar Jones. His first, the team's first. Inbound it now, and here comes Jalen Hawkins. Hawkins crossing the timeline, left-hand dribble, belt high, picked it up, he gives it to Smart. Smart going to spin it all the way around into the corner to Lewis. Levi now to the top, almost was a steal. Here's Hawkins, a corner three, Smart, no good, off the wing. Tip high, offensive rebound. Scotlandville with a second chance opportunity.
Little 3-2 matchup from Westside here.
Spin it now to Williams. Williams holding it out at the high post, bounces it over to Lewis. Lewis now they're going to go down to Smart. Smart back to the basket, turn, shot up off the window, no. Rebound ripped down there by Kayvon Moore. And you talked about Moore in that size, 6'8", in transition, putting it on the floor. Pass was deflected. A steal. Now Moore's going to get it back. Jump from the elbow. No good. Couldn't get the roll. Rebound by Beckman. Beckman now to Hawkins, and Hawkins into the forecourt now for Scotlandville.
He gets it right into transition on the miss, doesn't he?
I like it, though. Push it and go. Sometimes, especially if you, and you know this, Coach, especially if you're playing a team that's giving you trouble in the half court, you want to beat them down before they can set up. And right now, you mentioned that defense from Westside, and I think it's going to take a moment here for Scotlandville to figure it out. Yeah, Smart holding it. They left him alone. Pulls a three, long off to the left. Moore chased down the rebound, but then he lost it. Beckman going to pick it up. Beckman going to dump it off. There's the layup to Hawkins, and he scores.
Yeah, that matchup switching at some up top, causing Smart some confusion when he catches the ball around the elbow area.
Quickly, Foster all the way to the hoop, blew the layup, a bunny, and then the rebound hit the floor right there, but Lamarck Williams was able to pick it up. Here comes Devontae Smart. Smart into the forecourt now, picked up the dribble on the back cut to Lewis. Lewis up fake, shot over Moore, who got a piece of it, though. It's on the floor, picked up in there. Here comes Allen. Allen in transition. A bounce pass over to Jones. Jones on the break, goes up, he challenged Smart. Smart defensively there. A sound play right there, Coach Mason.
Yes, sir. Good take, just wasn't able to get it up over the defense.
Head coach of Scotlandville is Carlos Sample. They were the 2016 runner-up and the 2015 5A state champs in Louisiana. Both of those were against Natchitoches Central.
I think Smart finds a way to get himself going right here. He might even force one if he has to.
Swinging into the corner. Here is Lewis. Lewis put it on the floor. They kick it all the way across. There's Smart. He wanted to step into it. Now he goes between the legs. Nice size. Going to dance on him. Go down the lane. Moore there defensively had everything vertical and forced a miss. Up ahead to Foster. Foster pushing it. Now puts it on the floor with the right hand. Kicks it over. There's a long three. Allen, hill of the rim. No. I like the matchup you mentioned there, Coach, with Moore and Smart. And you're right. Smart may be trying to force one to try and get them going because we've played almost 3.5 minutes and we're tied at 2.
Once again, they're switching when he gets inside. Right now they're going to play him straight up, but as they set down screens, they're switching almost everything.
They give it to Smart. He turns the 6'4" body around and fades off. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Jones. Jones pushes it to Simone Reed. Reed in transition with the right-hand dribble. He's going to attack on Lewis. Floated up high. No good. Moore on the follow. No. They tip it. Reed lost it. Got it back. Now gives it to Jones underneath. Goes on the other side. Give me that. Put it up on the glass.
Williams with a big block.
Yes, sir. Here's Smart in transition. Lewis, layup. No, he blew the layup. Was Hawkins in transition. Here comes Foster back. Foster crossing the timeline.
More open on the wing.
Lost it. Now here's Jones. Jones to Allen. Allen going to drive and float it up. Got the roll. Tarek Allen first field goal.
Coach Sample might need a timeout here to slow his team down, maybe get them organized. Once again, the half-court defense causing some issues. And they look like they're winded probably after a travel day yesterday.
They actually got here on Monday. They've been here. They were in the gym yesterday kind of scouting a little bit. So
I like Lamarck Williams. He's a big body down there. They're unable to get it to him, but him versus Omar Reed could be something they could go to for an easy bucket here.
Lewis gets the screen from Smart. Reed came out. Jones came out and helped. Now he's got him trapped on that sideline. Push.
Ooh.
Wow.
Looked like a hook.
That'll be Omar Jones' second foul. That's important now. We talked about how they don't have Contravius Jones. They lose that height. So now checking in will be Gregory Holloway. He'll be making his first appearance. That's going to hurt the size right there. Holloway did not play in yesterday's game over Spain Park. Smart will inbound it into the corner. Now they feed it to Williams. Back to the basket. Power dribble. Spin up. No good. Moore on the glass.
Good power move, though.
Moore, long striding to the hoop, out of control. Shot is up, no good. Out of bounds. It will stay with Westside Macon. Under 3 minutes to go, 2:58. Both teams struggling offensively, 4-2. Westside with the lead. Westside in black, Scotlandville in white. Moore worked on by Smart. Step back,
tough.
jumper, short. Rebound hit the floor. Here comes Smart in transition. Smart gonna go all the way to the hoop, put it up off the glass and score. Javonte Smart first field goal.
See if that gets him going here.
But also, Coach, in transition, didn't allow the Westside defense to set up.
Yeah, I was going to ask you last possession. You find Moore is more productive as the point forward or more off the ball? Because right now it looks like he wants to get it, and he's causing more disruption than he does.
I think I personally like him as the point forward. There's the float, no good by Foster. But as you mentioned, he is the tallest guy on the floor now and on the team for Westside. There's a corner three, good. Bottomed it out, a three ball, Reese Mickman. So Beckman hit that three and it knocked it in. Ball tipped out of bounds, it'll stay with Westside.
Shooting 36% on the year, Beekman is, from three, averaging 9 points a game. Probably, I would assume, most of that comes from the three-point line as he looks like he likes to float. Westside with a little motion, a little down screen, trying to get more of the ball in the block. Ooh.
Knocked away from Smart. Smart with the foul. That'll be his first, the team's first. Coach Groove upset, wanting more, as you mentioned, on the offense.
You know, this pace goes well for Scotlandville. As we were talking leading up to the game, Westside averages over 80 points a game. They want to play that up-tempo style. Scotlandville controlling it right now.
Yeah, all upwards of 83 points per game and put up an 80 spot yesterday. Smart, a three. Clean it. Three ball.
As you were saying, that layup in transition might have got him going. Mr. Louisiana and USA basketball.
Coach, does it bother you if the net get hung up?
It bothers the guys that it matters to. How about that?
All right, good answer. I'll take that one.
It's never going to stop the ball from going in, I don't think.
I don't think so either. Foster crosses the timeline. Smart, by the way, did the bow and arrow after he cleaned that three. That technically is a splash when the net gets tied up. Moore got the miss and then Reed the rebound. The foul is called. So the whistle's now beginning to blow. Foul will be on Jalen Hawkins, his first, team's third.
This is my first time seeing Westside, and I like the Reed kid, number one. Really a dog on defense, and then able to give you something at the other end of the floor with a little athleticism.
Moore shot no good. Smart in transition, gonna hesitate. Now gonna go down the lane, put it up, floating good. He's going now. Javonte Smart has it going. 7 points quickly now. They push out to a 12-6 lead. Moore to Foster. Foster wanted to step into the three. Stop. Escape dribble. Put it on the floor. Shot is no good. Reed came flying. Got the rebound, but there's a foul. And the foul will be on Hawkins. So now foul trouble a little bit trying to add up the third team foul, but that's the second on Jalen Hawkins. Hawkins, a 5'10 senior guard. So checking into the contest will be Malik Williams, his first appearance. Williams, a 6'1 guard and a senior.
You know, Foster went 4 for 6 last night. He had a good look there to maybe get himself going, went with the one dribble pull-up. Just a little surprised.
Moore pass was deflected. It's out of bounds, and it will stay with Westside.
You know, as he matures and develops, that's going to be a little layup that he can make over the defense. Being 6'8", he clearly elevated over Smart, just looked for the pass rather than the score.
Moore on the point now, as we were talking about, but Javonte Smart comes out, gets a screen, offensive foul. That's the second offensive foul on the screen. This one will be on Holloway, his first, team's fourth. And Coach Groove does not like it. He goes and has a seat.
Sort of responsibility on both guys there. Both Holloway and Moore need to work together. Holloway's obviously moving while Moore is already attacking, so both guys got to get on the same page.
Beekman to the top to Williams.
Smart open.
There's a long three. Smart, no good. Rebound offensively by Williams. Get it out of here.
Moore
back-to-back blocks out of bounds, and we are at the end of the first quarter. Well, Javonte Smart has 7 of Scotlandville's 12 points into the first. 12-6, Scotlandville over Westside Macon.
The Atlanta Hawks Basketball Academy is camps, clinics, leagues, coaches' education, and tournaments.
I've learned to boost my confidence up.
From the dribbling to the shooting to the passing, it's just a great camp. they get a chance to meet former and current Hawk players.
We're building kids on the court and off the court. It's about character and being a good basketball player.
I would say you need to come out here. It's so fun out here.
Welcome you back inside Wheeler Wildcat Arena. Joe Hilsman, Mason Amberly here with you. Taking a look at the first quarter numbers now. Javonte Smart with 7 points on 3 of 9. He got going, Coach. And Westside winning the rebounding battle 12-10, but the fouls now racking up, and here comes another one, and this will be on Galloway. And all of a sudden now, Galloway and Jones, we talked about the lack of size that Westside Macon has, now both with 2 fouls.
Yeah, I look for him to continue to go into Lamarck Williams here. Once again, 6'5", bulldozer of a body, creates a little space. Smart's going to penetrate here with an easy finish.
Driving score by Javonte Smart. Push the lead out to 8 now. Scotlandville, 31% in that first quarter. Westside struggling from the field, 3 of 16 for 18%. And Simone Reed was 0 of 2. They were 0 of 1 from deep. Driving Moore going to dump it off, kick it over. Mystical Williams makes his appearance. Reed, a deep 3. Bang!
And he was 2 for 3 last night, so obviously he shoots a high percentage. He's the X factor for me right now early for Westside. They got to get something out of somebody besides Moore. Foster hasn't been able to get going.
Foster with the steal. Reed in transition, front of the rim, layup, no. Tip back in, good. Who will they give it to? Will it be Moore?
Holloway.
Holloway gets the credit. So Holloway with 4 points off the bench. 14-11, a minute gone by here, second quarter.
No, Westside's running a little trap at the first guy over half court.
Smart, deep 3, front of the iron, no good. Holloway fighting and saved it there to Simone Reed. Moore wanting it, but there's a foul in the backcourt on Malik Williams. Malik Williams will pick up his first, team's 4th. So Holloway will go out now. Ishmael Hubbard checks in for the first time for Westside Macon, number 3. Westside in black, Scotlandville Magnet all in the white. 6.5 to go, second quarter. Westside has cut it to 3 now. Foster, trouble with the ball.
A little double screen away for Reed.
Smart down the lane, shot up, no.
Ooh, it's gotta be
offensive foul, and that's Smart's second foul. Coach Sample.
That's where I think the high school rule might need to look to the next level. When the guy's underneath the rim, don't see how it can be a charge.
Restricted area is what I like to call it. And just to update you, Westside in the Nike threads, Scotlandville rocking the Under Armour. So here's Moore across the timeline, left hand, picks it up, swings it back out to the top. Here's Hubbard. Hubbard to Reed. Reed will pull it from there. There it is. A long 3. Hill of the rim, no good. Rebound on the floor. Put back up.
Moore creating it with a little tip.
Hubbard, the second chance hoop. It's a 1-point ball game. Smart behind the back, picks it up, gives it over to Williams. Williams back to Smart. Smart lets him go through. They're going to feed the post to Williams. They double him. He put it up, no good. He got his own rebound. Stops, spins in with a little jump hook. Good.
Big guy down there.
Lamar Williams with the second chance points off the rebound.
Might would give Moore a little break on Smart. Maybe go with Reed. Give him a little defensive pressure.
Long 3. Foster off to the left, no good. Rebound ripped down by Williams, who gives it to Smart. Smart surveying now. Comes across, lost it, picked it up, gives it to Williams. Williams power dribble over to the left. Here's Lewis. Lewis now back to Smart. Smart jab step, gonna go right in the lane. Jump, float, up, hill of the rim, no. Offensive rebound. Smart, back up and in.
That's where those 11 rebounds a game come into play. Got to box him and Williams out.
Timeout call Coach Josh Grube calls the timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Looking to get a new basketball, tennis, or multi-purpose court? CBA Sports can help as your sports construction specialist for both commercial and residential projects. Visit cbasports.com and contact us to discuss your next indoor or outdoor project.
They're going to come back with Omar Jones here. Going to have to be smart with two. I don't think they can afford him to pick up his third midway through the second quarter.
And if he does, you're going to have to play through it, quite frankly.
This is one of those situations where you probably go a minute here and there, hopefully buy a spell, get him back off, buy another spell from him. Once again, with Williams and Smart out there, Moore's got to hit the glass on the defensive end of the floor.
We'll check it, the five on the floor. It'll be Moore, Reed, Wilson, Foster, and Hubbard for Westside. For Scotlandville, it will be Williams. Smart tipped it away. Here's a pickup. Smart now chasing. Foster got back to protect the rim. Spin move up. Smart up and in good. No matter what, good defense. You try to make it hard. Javonte Smart, just too talented. And an easy move, and now another turnover, possibly a loose ball foul. Yes, a loose ball foul call on Ishmael Hubbard. His first, team 6. All of a sudden, the foul count getting up there, Coach. Lead pushed out there now 20-13, 4:25 to go.
Once again, got to find a way for Westside to relieve Moore from bringing the ball up. I think it's putting him in a desperate situation when he's getting ball pressured up front. I would use more once again Reed and Foster to bring it over. Let Moore create some opportunities off the ball.
Smart shot, no good. It's on the floor. Put it back up, Smart, no. Rebound chased down by Foster. It is Smart, Williams, Hawkins, and a foul called, and Malik Williams did not like it. Malik Williams picks up his second, the team's 6th. I'll try to set it again for you. It is Smart, Williams, Hawkins, Williams again. It's Malik and Lamar Williams both out there, and then Reese Bateman. A long jump along two, no good. Foster Jones chases it down. Foster cutting to the hoop, put it up off the window, no. Jones followed him, tip, no. Rebound, big Lamar Williams. He'll outlet it to Smart. Smart, a baseball pass up to the forecourt. Now here comes Hawkins. Hawkins floating down the lane. Hill of the rim, no good. Moore on the glass for Westside. 3.5 to go in transition. Moore, stop, off the window.
Pretty.
Make the deposit. The holidays are over. The bank is open for Kayvon Moore.
Looks like he likes going left when he has the ball in his hand in transition.
20-15. They'll hold it now on the left side with Jalen Hawkins. Hawkins now will put it on the floor. Right hand, belt high, back out to Smart. Coming up on 3 minutes to go. Here's Beckman. Beekman holding, and now Wilson right there. Ooh, could have been a steal there by Simone Reed. He's out trying to get the count on Smart. Williams will hold it. Here's Smart. Smart puts it on the floor. Smart worked on by Jones. Look off. Nice pass down low. Williams couldn't finish it. Rebound offensively, though. Stop. Stepping into a three. Hawkins, no. Rebound. Moore squeezes it. And gives it up ahead. Now here's Foster. Foster goes behind the back, going drives. Euro stepping down the lane. Left hand couldn't get the roll. Williams cleaning up the boards, Coach.
He decided to. You know, Foster could have kicked it over to Reed in the corner for a wide open three. Decided to take the tough lefty finish.
Count it! And the foul, Javonte Smart. The hoop in the horn. Foul on Kayvon Moore, his first. Team 7.
Seems like every day we see an easy miss on one end leads to a transition bucket on the other.
15 in the contest, 15 in the contest already for Javonte Smart. He'll be shooting for number 16. Brandon Anderson checks in now for Westside Macon. Mystical Wilson takes a seat.
So you're giving it to him is what you're saying.
He's shooting for 16. I didn't give it to him, Coach. I said he's shooting for it. He got it. Splashed it home. He has 16 of the team's 23. He has outscored Westside. It's 23-15. Reed, a long bounce pass over to Allen. Allen tried to float it high. Bad pass, a turnover. Omar Jones looked at him like, what are you doing? Here comes Smart back in transition. Stop. Hesitate. There's Moore in the lane. Stop. Got it blocked. Kayvon Moore with the length. Moore may now try to pick it up a little bit, Coach. Foul in the open floor on Beekman.
Probably the bonus. See if Moore can make some free throws.
17 foul.
I was noticing they shot 57% from the line last night. These are good to get the tempo back going while the clock stopped.
Free throw, no good. Rebound now to the Hornets, and here comes Smart. Smart hit up and directing the traffic. Took a visit to UConn in October, and UConn is in the building. There's a jump, no good, by Malik Williams. Rebound now comes down and taken away by Smart. Smart, long striding layup, good. Reed has tried to play tough defense on him twice now on the break, unable to succeed. Pushed the lead out to 10, 95 seconds to go first half.
He's strong in the open floor, Smart is. That time Reed had all of his left arm still able to finish.
Kick it to the top. Williams poked in and stole it. Now the big man showing the handles on the transition game. A blocking foul call.
Right call.
Block call, and that will be on Allen. Allen picks up his first, team's 8th. 10-point lead right now, and big Lamarck Williams will be going to the free throw line. He only has 2 points, but he's playing very effectively, and he's swallowing up the glass. Williams free throw, no good. Checking back in to be Gregory Holloway, 23 in black. Jones will take a seat, 79 seconds to go here in this first half. First half has flown by, but Javonte Smart is not disappointed at all. 16 of the team's 25. Williams' second free throw is good. Split the pair.
Trying to deny more of the ball now in the backcourt, force other people to handle it.
Reed brought it across the timeline. He got a 5 count on him, though. Must be careful. He's picked up defensively by Hawkins.
I'd like
Goes
to see
around
them get the big fella involved on defense. Lamarck Williams, make him move his feet a little bit, see if they can get it.
Allen with a nice drive and score on the baseline.
There's Beekman. He loves that 3 ball.
Good. Kaboom!
Wasn't sure what happened there. Must have been a foul on the rebound. Reed once again all over the place for Westside.
Terry Bird has checked in. Check it. Levi Lewis checks back in now for Scotlandville. Reed, free throw is good.
What would you say, Joel, at this point? Just try and get it under 10 at the half, give yourself a little confidence?
Yeah, got to play your game. You're going to have to come out and make a second half adjustment, and you might have to find Mr. Moore and see what you're going to do with him. Because I think the natural competitor in him, he's not going to let Smart outshine him. Not like this. 10-point ball game. It's right there at 10. Got to stop him right here. Here's Smart into the forecourt. He goes between the legs. He's picked up by Allen with 28 seconds.
Finally gets the count going.
And they're going to come with the trap. Here's Williams. Williams holds it between the rings, and there's Smart. Swinging into the corner, holding it. Lewis skips it across to Beekman. Beekman stepped in. Reed, good defense. Reed with it in transition. Bounces it up ahead. Stop. Pump fake. Allen a long 2 at the horn. No. Oh, could have finished that half very strong. It's a 10-point ball game. 29-19. Scotlandville Magnet out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, leading Westside Macon out of Macon, Georgia.
Every day is another beginning. Gonna make my move, gonna live my dream. Gonna make my move, gonna live my dream. Gonna make my move, gonna live my dream.
The 2016 Tournament of Champions Holiday Classic broadcast are brought to you by CBA Sports, your sports construction specialist. Adidas, impossible is nothing. Hawks Basketball Academy and Junior Hawks camps, designed to give Atlanta youth the ultimate basketball experience. Assistant Basketball Coach app, your source for coaching insight. And StatRow, funding youth sports through game highlights.
The Atlanta Hawks Basketball Academy is camps, clinics, leagues, coaches education, and tournaments.
I've learned to boost my confidence up.
From the dribbling to the shooting to the passing, it's just a great camp.
They get a chance to meet former and current Hawk players.
We're building kids on the court and off the court. It's about character and being a good basketball player.
I would say you need to come out here. It's so fun out here.
Well, it's a great day because today's just a small indication of our passion for the city of Atlanta. We're nothing without the fans. It is literally the foundation on what we build.
Well, you know, they always say you can't bend a tree when it's old. So the time to pour in the young people is when they're young. And that's really what we're doing right now. These facilities, best-in-class facilities, is all about making sure that people have a strong foundation, strong fundamentals, and the Atlanta Hawks help making that possible.
Today is not just about basketball, it's about building a community, and the Atlanta Hawks and CBA Sports has been true to Atlanta in supporting all of our efforts to invest in various communities all across the city.
We're here with William Walker, who this Ben Hill Court was formerly named after now. William, what does it mean to you as well as the community to have this court?
Well, I think it means a whole lot to the community to have a safer court and a more of a beautiful court that the kids will have an opportunity to enjoy. We have approximately over 300 kids in our summer camp, and it will give them an opportunity to come out and really enjoy a nice looking court and a safe court, and hopefully what they will do, they will be able to elevate their skill level as they participate on this court.
I played basketball. This is where I started. I used to live up the street from here, so this park means the world to me. But building bridges is something that we are obligated to do because kids emulate everything we do. So this is huge for the community, and the fact that the Hawks CBA Sport and Sport Court has come out to put a beautiful court down here and really make it a fun experience is what it's all about.
You know, it's always good for kids to get a head start on life, and you know, when people, you know, in the Atlanta Hawks organization take the time out to kind of, you know, get kids the cheat codes to, you know, succeed, it's a beautiful thing. You know, I run a foundation myself, and you know, anytime Atlanta Hawks come out, you know, I've always want to try to show my face and, you know, try to take notes and, you know, really learn how to make a difference.
This just enhances their dreams and their opportunities to be able to, you know, dream big and try to do big things, and it's a positive environment. So that's what's most important.
The Hawks are committed to renovating or building 25 basketball courts over 5 years and are well on their way. And I've been to almost every single one of them, but this may be one of the best I've ever seen.
Well, I think the Hawks have really, you know, recognized that basketball is their core. You know, they started doing a lot of other things, and then kind of when Steve Koonin came in, he said, hey, we're about basketball, so let's bring basketball into communities that may not have the best. We all grew up with, like, you know, the peach crate or, you know, the milk, you know, holder or whatever, but never a court like this. I mean, you're talking about something that's totally covered, something that's totally lit. Imagine how many hours are going to be played on this court for kids who may not have a chance to actually see. I mean, this is state of the art.
Well, I think what resonates with me is William Walker, who we named the court after today. He was a coach for 50 years in this community, and what the Hawks are investing in is not only the youth. We do some coaches clinics year-round, so it just speaks to the volume that a coach can impact all these kids, and the Hawks are doing a small part in training those coaches and hopefully having an impact on the city of Atlanta.
This court means so much to the community of Atlanta because people look at the Atlanta Hawks for inspiration. They look at us to help lead the community in a variety of ways. And when we think about our children and millennials and new generations that we're trying to touch, this is really a great way for us to directly impact the youth and to keep them engaged with our brand and keep them engaged with the game of basketball.
That's it. A lot of people talk about building bridges, but here you actually see a bridge being built. This is a tangible, actual tangible, something you can touch. And look at it, like I said, once again, when you look at the kids' faces, they're running around, playing basketball, eating ices, hot dogs, and all that. What more can you ask for on a summer day in hot Atlanta?
The Atlanta Hawks are a community asset. We say that over and over. So what you have to do is figure out ways to bridge to the community. Building basketball courts is our way to bridge to the community. We're looking for other ways, but this is one, and it's worked, and it will continue to work, and we're committed to it.
CBA Sports is amazing. I have literally watched them do so many court renovations, and this particular court is just absolutely phenomenal. I love the coloring that they used. I love the creative design on it. I think that it's so unique. You definitely can't find it in any other community, and so CBA means so much to the Atlanta Hawks because they truly put all of their creative energy into every court they do for us.
StatRow is a sports highlight app that shares its revenue with youth and high school teams. StatRow showcases youth and high school sport highlights and gives a portion of their revenue back to the teams to reduce the cost of playing sports. Visit statrow.com today to learn how you can partner with StatRow. Joel Hillsman back with Mason Amberly here as we take a look at the second half. And, Coach, we got the stat sheet in front of us. What stood out to you?
You know, for Scotlandville, obviously Smart taking 20 shots, getting 18 points. And then you look at Kavan only getting 7 shots for 4 points. I would assume that he needs to look to get his a little bit more here in the half. But then again, he needs to get him in my opinion, off the ball. Not waste his energy bringing the ball up the floor unless it's in transition. Overall, obviously we both said it, Westside just totally needs to shoot the ball better. 27% from field goal, along with 25% from three. Looking maybe to get Foster going. He was 0 for 7 after coming off a 4 for 6 from three performance last night.
Westside in the white, Westside in the black, Scotlandville in the white. It'll be Moore, Foster, Galloway, Jones, and Reed, the 5 on the floor for Westside. It will be Malik Williams, Larique Williams, Javonte Smart, Reese Beckman, and Levi Lewis, the 5 on the floor for Scotlandville. Foster, elbow jumper, hill of the rim, no good. Rebound ripped down out of there by Lamarck Williams. He was careful with it before he had the outlet. Smart lost it. He goes to the floor. Traveling violation called.
You know, Lamarck had 8 big rebounds in the first half. Didn't find any. He only had 3 points, but I think that opportunity inside with the space he creates really gives Scotlandville an advantage moving forward. Once again, Joel, in that last possession, Kavan had it at the top of the key. You know, no ball screen, no nothing. I would look to maybe once again bring Lamarck Williams, man, on defensive end up to set some ball screens.
Shot the passing lane. A steal on the break. Euro stepping to the hole. Layup is good. Malik Williams, his first field goal. Offensive foul called on Gregory Holloway, his 3rd.
Had the dump off there, a little out of control.
Coach Grube did not like it. Smart now will come across the timeline. He'll give it over to Williams. Williams back to Smart. Smart put it on the floor, and a foul on the floor that'll be on Foster. Whistles are happy today. Westside. Foster's first. Westside has 2 team fouls, and now Brendan Anderson races to the scorer's table, and he'll come in, and Holloway will go out.
Smart gets that call all second half. It's going to be a long afternoon.
Inbound now. Malik Williams side out of bounds. Looking and gets it in now, and here's Levi Lewis holding it. Lewis 1 shot attempt there in that first half. Played the entire half, just about. Skip pass to Beekman. There's a catch by Williams. He put it on the floor with the left hand.
Trying to get it inside to the big fella.
Underneath, almost a steal. Reed, and we're chasing it. Gets it into Williams. Williams catch, pound, goes up. Bothered by Moore, fighting for it on the glass, out of bounds. It will go to Scotlandville. They'll sit here. McEachern underneath that basket. The winner of this game, that's who they will play, the McEachern Indians. So McEachern doing a little scout work, should we say. Inbound, Smart, catch, fire, a 3. No. Good rotation, good look, just didn't fall. Here comes Foster. Foster into the forecourt. Foster now going to drive all the way, put it up, took the contact. No. Smart going to rip high for the rebound. 31-19, they lead. 6:15, fancy move behind the back. Left hand dribble, hesitate, goes to the lane, lost it. May want to check your shoes, boy. Bottom of your shoes, need to wipe them off. Between the rings now is Lewis. Lewis.
Oh, good back cut. Oh. Lamarck with another chance for an easy one. He's missed a couple of those today. Of the 5 opportunities he had in the first half, I'd assume all of them were layups. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, everything in the paint. 2 minutes gone by and a foul in the backcourt. Williams did not like it. That'll be his 3rd, team's first. 11-game win streak now for Scotlandville. As I mentioned, they come in at 11-0, averaging 71 points per game, allowing 46.8. Moore, a jump, no good. Rebound, put back up at the end, good. Second chance points. Omar Jones is in the book.
They miss Jones, don't they? Gave them a different element early in the season.
It does, and, you know, you like to have it. I think they're just as good. A timeout has been called by Carlos Sample. Anytime you lose someone, Kendarius Jones, 6'11", off any team is going to affect you. But, yes, it did give him a different element, and it's because he was so nimble on his feet. He was an agile passer. They could work him on either block, and he did really well. But with him gone, they get a little faster and they get able to spin the ball and reverse the ball a little bit more. Today, they're having matchup trouble because Williams is giving them the business. Holloway is in foul trouble. Jones is in foul trouble. And then do you put more on Smart? Do you make him work hard offensively and defense? That's what I think I'm seeing right now. It's a 10-point ball game. All they got to do is kind of make a push here for Westside. They'll be okay. But let's not – listen, they're not playing lunch meat now. This is the number 15 team in the nation with one of the top prospects in all of Louisiana. Inbound to Williams.
Back cut.
No foul call. Kick it. There's Williams on the cut. Good. Malik Williams, his second field goal. Smart was able to keep his balance and find him on the dime drop. Here comes Moore quickly back this way. Jump stop. Offensive foul.
Ooh, not sure about that one. He tried to pro hop over the charge. Looked like Williams was moving as well.
12-point ball game, 5:06 to go. Moore will have to pick it up just a little bit. 2 of 7 entering the quarter. Had 6 boards and 4 rebounds, but defensively did work with 4 blocks. And we got a wet spot. Where the 4-on-1 paint towels at? Now Scotlandville's Javonte Smart trots out 6'4" and 190.
There's no mop in this new nice arena?
Yeah, I had to be quiet. There's plenty of young kids I know that would not mind standing underneath that basket with a towel. That's one of the things that scare me the most on the basketball court. I don't care what court I'm on. I do not want anything wet on it. Driving, Lewis lost it. Williams tried to recover it out of bounds. It'll go over to Westside with 4:51 to go. Reed now will come up into the full court with the right-hand dribble. Reed worked on now by Levi Lewis, and now a foul down on the block, and that will be on Malik Williams. So Williams now picks up his 4th. He's looking around like, what did I do? It'll be his 4th, team's 2nd substitution now. Jalen Hawkins will come in, his first appearance in this second half.
I like Moore. He had Williams on him there. Clear size advantage. Just went straight down to the block, created the foul. Now he's got Smart on him. Let's see. Ooh, nice pull-up.
No good. Smart on the glass. Picked up by Moore. Now he skips it across to Lewis, who pins it down into the corner. Back out to Lewis. Now a tip pass to try to go in there. Westside trying to get more active defensively.
Looked to be going with a little side trap there as the ball's entered through the wing.
Moore shot no good. Offensive tip by Jones is no good. And now here comes Smart. Smart into the forecourt. Bounce pass up ahead. Shot blocked. Rejected. Kayvon Moore is 5th. Here comes Reed. Reed in transition. Reed tried to drop it off. No. Moore picked it back up and went off the window and scored. Kayvon Moore now has 6 in the contest.
Good back tap. Not sure if they need to get it into an up-tempo game.
Moore picks up his 3rd. That's important. We've talked about it, Coach. We need Moore to start putting the ball in the basket a little bit, but with 3 fouls, it's going to be trouble. Swing it. Smart. A left wing 3. Back iron, no. Rebound is going to come up to Foster. Put it back up in there, Big Williams. Lamar Williams on the glass and put it back in.
He's working down there.
3:29 to go. 35-23, 12-point ball game. Westside trailing, and here is Reed operating on offense between the rings. Now over to Jones. Jones holding it at the high post. He wanted to walk into that 3. Thought about it, changed his mind. Here's Foster. Foster going to feed it to Moore, who caught it with his back to the basket on the cut to Jones.
They could find some success once again. I like him on that mid-post area, creating the point forward situation, dump it into him, let him see the double team coming. Now it's about stops. Good trap. As Coach Grubbs over here saying, let him out of the double team for an easy layup. Where do you see his game fitting in, Joel? That's Smart.
Anywhere. LSU, Bama, UNC, UCLA, UMass. I don't think he's going to wind up at UMass. Anyway, like I said, took a visit to UConn. I seen possibly right now, I haven't seen enough of him. Saw a little bit of film, saw a little bit of the USA basketball stuff. First time seeing him in person. Right now, I think I like him on the ball, but I think he's versatile. I think he can play off the ball just depending on how he processes on out. He's at 6'4", 190. I don't know if that's 190 or not. That may be just a little bit too much. But he's improving the jumper, and I think that's the key right now that a lot of people are worried about is the jump shot. So he did some work on that. It's improving. It's not there. Moore, a three out of the corner, couldn't get the roll. Now, here comes Smart in transition. Smart goes behind the back. The ball handling is there. Is able to retain it. There's the float. Hill of the rim, no good. Rebound now. Comes down to Jones. Look at that. He studied that one. Give me the cookies, Kayvon. On the drive. There's the jump. No. Badly missed again. Rebound. And as we talked about it, he was 8 of 20 coming into the quarter. High volume shooter. Efficiency is not very good. Mystical Williams going to drive, put it up, no. Moore on the glass, no, and he was fouled. A putback attempt with 1:58 to go and a 12-point lead for Scotlandville. The foul will be on Levi Lewis, his first, team's third.
Looks like numbers are starting to come into play with the guys on the floor. A lot of guys on their knees, especially the guys from Scotlandville. I don't think Williams or Smart have had a break all game.
Or Reese Beckman. They all have gone the distance so far. Free throw, good. So Kayvon slowly trying to get it going. 8 points in the contest. Here's Lewis. Lewis is going to probe back and spin it back to the top. Reed going to pick up defensively at the top. Now he's going to move over. And we've got a whistle down on the side. Let's see.
Battling on the big fellas.
Oh, we had an issue with the clock. All right. Officials wanted it reset it to 147. 10-point ball game. They are within striking distance, but you cannot sense any rhythm or momentum going in their favor. A corner three. Kaboom! Reese Beckman, a three ball. His third of the day.
He's not the guy you want to leave open. 3 for 4 on the day.
Push the lead out to 13 now. Moore, one way and the other, and another whistle.
Hold down low on Smart.
That is his third foul. That might be something you have to watch now with 1:28 to go here in the third quarter. 40-27, Scotlandville Hornets out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, leading 40-27 over Westside Macon out of Macon, Georgia. Here's Moore. Moore was stopped, hit in the middle. It's on the floor, picked up in a turnover now. So here comes Smart into the forecourt, and Moore going to meet him right there at the trap. He picked up the dribble. The pass was tipped, but it's going to come down. Lewis, good look to Lamarck Williams. The layup, no good over the front of the rim, and now here comes Allen. Allen now going to try to push it, but it was deflected by Smart. He's got it. Now going to push it all the way to the hoop. Euro step through, up, shot, foul, and it'll be on the floor or on the shot. Let's see, Mr. Ref. It'll be on Levi Lewis, and it will be 2 shots. Team's fifth. So Allen going to the free throw line.
Big Lamarck Williams once again working real hard, just unable to convert the easy ones. Don't have the official stat, but I would assume he's about 1 for 8 from inside the paint. Westside still with a chance to get back in this game.
Free throw, good. Made them both. Westside coming in 7-2. Had a big loss there to Norcross, and then they lost to the rivals in Central Macon, and they lost to them when they had Kentravius Jones. Ranked number 1 in Class 3A. Kick it to the corner, pump fake. Gonna drive on the floor, put it on the floor, knock down, and it is out of bounds and a foul. And this one's going to be on Simone Reed.
I'm with Coach Grube over here. That was awfully long time. Mr. Lamarck Williams set himself up down inside.
Free throw is no good. Lewis will get one more. 43 and 7, 10 seconds. The lefty sticks it up and gets the roll this time. His first scratch of the book, his first point. 12-point game. Westside cannot make a push to get it down to 7 or 8. Moore forced the shot. No call. Rebound. Moore fighting for it. No. Tip back up and in. Good. Kayvon Moore. Quickly back this way. Beekman feeds the post. Hooking
Offensive foul. He may be looking to force after having some struggles inside. Bucket here makes the game interesting going into the fourth. Good head fake.
On the floor. After 3 periods of play, score is Scotlandville 41, Westside 33.
The foul will be on Omar Jones. It'll be his third. He'll put 0.3 of a second back on the clock. 2 shots coming up now for Lamarck Williams. Williams 1 of 2. Williams' first free throw is no good. Splits them. And now we are at the end of the third quarter. It is Scotlandville 42, Westside Macon 33. You're watching the 2016 Tournament of Champions Holiday Classic on SUVtv.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Representatives of Smithfield and Lincoln.
Can't play no game with it. Can't play no games with it. Can't play no games with it. Can't play no games with it. I swear. Can't play no games with it. Can't play no game with it. Can't play no games with it. Can't play no games with it. Can't play no games with it. I swear. Can't play no games with it.
Welcome back inside of Wheeler Wildcat Arena. Looking to get a new basketball, tennis, or multi-purpose court? Well, the Atlanta Hawks, Georgia Tech, UGA, Clemson, and Wheeler High School, where we are, these are just some of the basketball teams that call a CBA Sports Court their home court. Contact SUVTV's official sports construction specialist, CBA Sports, to discuss your indoor or outdoor sport court needs. Go to CBAsports.com. Fourth quarter underway, and Scotlandville swings it around the horn. A corner three is no good. Omar Jones swallows up the rebound for Westside, and we have
Not so sure that was a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
No, if Westside's going to get back in this, they're going to need a couple long balls. 1 for 6 from the game. Once again, last night, Foster, Reed both shooting a high percentage. If one of them can get one to go here early in the fourth quarter, this could be a tight game.
Westside actually won that third quarter, 14-13. Batted away. Smart going to outlet it. Mystical Wilson is going to chase it down for Westside. Westside in the black, Scotlandville in the white. So here's Moore. Moore on the cross, jump, bunny hop down the lane, and there's a foul, and they call it on the pass. And let's see who the foul will be on. Javante Smart That is his 4th.
That puts him in the bonus.
That's his 4th foul, though. The whistles have been blowing here. Let's see, 8, 16, 20, 27 foul calls in this contest. Free throw, no good. Kayvon Moore struggling from the line now. He's 2 of 4 on the day. It has been a quiet second half for Javonte Smart. He has an even 20. Long 3 is no good. Rebound, Williams underneath. Williams jump hook, good. Rattled it home, Lamar Williams.
Just no answer inside. Omar Jones unable to box him out that time.
A steal. Here comes Smart. And a foul by Jones, and Jones now picks up his 4th. Whistles galore today. 7th team foul. We had 16 fouls called in the first half, and now we're up to 14 in the second half, and we got 6:25 to go. Substitutions now. Foster will be coming in along with Holloway.
Smart will go to the line here.
Coach, I don't know about you, but when the whistles start blowing like that, I don't think it's about the players anymore.
It's been frustrating for the last few years, ever since they implemented all the new rules into the game. Obviously, offensive players do have the advantage. Some high school games have been known to get away from the players over the years. Don't understand how 50 and 60 free throw opportunities make basketball fun.
I have a theory behind that. It's the evaluation of the refs. They want to make the calls. Shot no good by Moore, who drove in. Here comes Smart in transition. Smart playing with 4 fouls. That's why we're on the topic. And we've just seen foul after foul called all day. Long skip pass, stop, catch, a long 3. It's no good. And now another whistle underneath. The lead official blowing the P out of the whistle. It'll be on Lamar Williams. His 2nd, team's 8th. Will walk down here and shoot free throws.
Reed's going to need both of these. 2 for 2 on the day.
Free throw short, no good. On the front end of the 1-and-1, Westside not taking the opportunities that are being gifted to them. Free throw, pass, long cross by Smart. Took it in the chops, did Reed. Smart wanted to hesitate. They ran the trap at him. Now they're going to go down low. Williams caught it from behind. Guess what's happening? Another foul call on Trey Foster. He did smack him, though. And we'll go and just shoot free throws now for the rest. 5:48, 18 fouls apiece.
Looking back to the other end, you had Moore that had a 1-and-1, missed the short end, and then Reed. Those are 4 big points. Would have got this to single digits.
Smart is having a conversation with this referee here. Free throw is good by Williams. Hit the front end. Here comes the second one. Good.
That'll give the big fella a double-double in my book.
And let's see, we will have a timeout call, and it will be called by Scotlandville and head coach Sample. And this may be a blow just to try and, A, give them a blow, and 2, just to come up with their strategy. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with them right here quickly from the 2016 Tournament of Champions Holiday Classic on SUVtv. Welcome you back inside of Wheeler Arena, and we'll be shooting free throws now. And Javonte Smart just fouled out with 5:33 to go. He'll foul out with 22 points with 5:33 to go.
I know it's a 15-point game, but with 5 minutes left, you might have to have thought about sitting him out of that timeout for a minute or so based on this situation. There's too much time left in the game without your best player on the floor. Let's see if Westside can make a run now. I would put the press on knowing that there's not many proven ball handlers on the floor. Force Lewis and Malik Williams to handle it. Nice back cut for a layup.
Williams with the hoop and another whistle. And this one will be on Lamar Williams. Kayvon Moore going to the game.
Coach Grube complaining about the clock, worried about those precious seconds winding off. Moore is able to answer back after the last time. Coach Grube wins the battle. I like the press for Westside in the front court. I would probably back off the press in the back court, force them to have to score on you rather than creating mismatches for layups like happened last time.
50 to
Good
35.
scramble here.
Kayvon Moore just picked up his fourth foul. Trey Foster came to help him up, and the parade of free throws will continue with Terry Bird.
At the line, Levi Lewis.
Levi Lewis good on the first. Lewis with a pair puts him up 17 with 4:48 to go. Moore's now forcing.
Lewis into the corner. Long skip pass by Williams. Then he spins it back out to the top to Jalen Hawkins. I have to run everything through Lamarck Williams, in my opinion, right now. But now they're going to try and eat some of that clock. 4:25 to go. All the way to the top.
Scotlandville doing a good job of taking on the pressure. Another
Nice
good pass.
Layup is good, Malik Williams. Long three, Moore off the mark, no good. Beckman gets the rebound, halfway home in the fourth quarter. Javonte Smart, who fouled out, only had 4 points in the second half. So Lamar Williams has decided he'll pick up the scoring load,
And
push the lead out to 19.
And you called it right, Joel. Relying on the big fella now.
Smart is the only double-figure scorer on this bunch.
I think this bodes well for a team like Scotlandville, having Smart go down, closing out the game. As you said, ranked pretty as high as 15 in some polls, I think you said.
15 in the max prep. Check it. Jalen Hawkins averages 13.4. He's the other double-figure scorer. Listen, I'm biting my tongue over here.
At the line,
The ref is the ref doesn't want us to know how many fouls they're actually calling. They want us to keep it on 10, so I can't add it up. Y'all blowing the pee out the whistle, man. 56-35. Short, no good. Back tap. And it's going to come off now to Hawkins. Hawkins spins it in the middle to Williams. Williams now. Reed came in from behind. And now he gives it back to Jalen Hawkins.
Big fella catches at the elbow and just squares up. He's got a guy in the short corner each time for a little layup.
Reed, kick ball right there. 56-35, a 19-point lead. Inbound into the backcourt to Hawkins. Reed, reach in, foul.
The old frustration foul.
Yeah, that was. He thought he was going to get the cookies right there. There's a foul.
Foul on Westside, number 1, Simon Reed, his second.
Simone Reed picks up the foul. Free throw is good. The parade to the line will continue. 57-35 in a 22-point game with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. The parade started at 6:50. McEachern left. They've seen enough. Free throws, good. Fashion designer ref over here. If you can't tell, yeah, I'm frustrated with the ref. They just. There's a drive. Layup by Foster, no. Tip, rebound is going to come back out to Williams. Foster couldn't finish it. Now they're going to push it with 2:53 to go. There's a drive. He's going to come back across now and spin it to Williams. Close to a backcourt call there.
Just got to find that high post area with the traps. There it is.
Put it on the floor. Stop. The pass will come back out to the top, and Jalen Hawkins says, let's be easy with it. Hawkins, I mentioned, averaging 13 points a game. He only has 3, so right now it is Williams who is doing the heavy lifting with Smart being gone. Smart been gone a month now.
Malik Williams is giving him some good minutes along with Hawkins down the stretch, able to relieve that pressure.
There's a drive, and he's going to come back out.
They're just waiting on that easy layup.
2 minutes to go.
Now just a matter of passing it out. Malik Williams with a miss, but Beekman cleans it up.
Nice, easy layup right there, and it's good.
Beekman's found himself in double figures as well today.
60-35, 1:20 to go. Lead has really ballooned out. Westside getting beat pretty good right here. Rebound is in the middle. Malik Williams has it as we come up on 70 seconds. Into the forecourt, Hawkins. Hawkins now going to stand back. Here's Williams. And he's going to hold it now with Malik Williams. And Cookie's taken away. Allen going to take it away. Coming on the break. Allen with the layup. Good.
Continuing to play hard.
Which is what you're always supposed to do, and that is admirable. 60-37. Scotlandville, of course, ranked 15th in the nation in max prep. So this is not chopped liver that Westside is playing. Almost a backcourt violation. And the game kind of got away from them. But, Coach, as we've talked about, it really started in the first quarter. Westside did not shoot the basketball well. Moore gets the steal. He's going to go down and dunk it home and add his first field goal here in this second half.
No, for a team that averages over 80 points a game to be held into the 40s, right now 39, obviously played into Scotlandville's hands. And then at the end of the day, the more experienced player got the best of Cavan.
Turnover, and nope, it'll stay here with Scotlandville. And defensively, Scotlandville only allowing 46 points a game, and they're going to hold Westside below that.
Yeah, well-versed group. Once again, couple guards, Levi Lewis, Malik Williams, then you got Hawkins who can all get after you. And I really like the big fella. You know, once again, missed some easy bunnies as the day's gone on, but really no answer from Omar Jones inside for Lamarck Williams.
Coach Grube told him no foul, and that'll be the final score. The foul fest ends 60-39. Scotlandville with the victory. All right, so coming up next right here, it'll be Abe Lincoln out of New York in the national bracket, and they will be taking on Whitfield Academy. That'll be next right here from the 2016 Tournament of Champions Holiday Classic. Just a quick note, Javonte Smart finished with 22 points. Check it. Yep, finished with 22 points in the ball game. Kevon Moore finished with 13. As Coach said, it was Javonte Smart that did get the better of him. All right, so we'll peel out right now, 60-39, Scotlandville. The Hornets with the victory over Westside Macon.
Every day is another beginning. Gonna make my move, gonna live my dream. Gonna make my move, gonna live my dream. Gonna make my move, gonna live my dream.